I think increasingly, what really it boils down to, it sounds like, is you've got a lawyer who's a specialist in the separation and division of assets and spousal support, and they're following the latest code and laws. And then, like you say, you've got your accountant that's your specialist, and then you have your financial advisor that's a specialist. And one of the missing pieces of that puzzle in some cases is the mortgage broker,
Quite
who is
often it's the
also a
case.
specialist.
Yes. And for those people who like to go to their bank, they're not necessarily getting the advice they need from their bank. They're getting a rate and a product with no explanation of why they only get qualified for $300,000 of mortgage and whether there's other options. I have a client that was, she was in a situation where she didn't quite fall in within what she wanted to qualify for. And so we ended up getting her an alternative mortgage based on her future. She had future potential income. She didn't quite fit into that box that the bank has. We got her an alternative mortgage, and then within a year had, and it wasn't, when I say alternative mortgage, I'm not talking about very high interest rates. I'm talking about slightly above what the bank rates are offering. But what she paid for that mortgage was phenomenal. When you look into the future and you see a year later, she qualified to move that mortgage back to the bank so she could get a better rate. But in that time period, her property had appreciated so much that had she waited a year to buy that property, had she said, oh, I can't do it now, I have to wait to qualify in a year, she would not be able to buy the same home she owes today.
Yeah.
And the cost to her was minor compared to the cost of having stayed out of the market.